I'm Dr. Abhishek Sharma, and presently I'm working with EDIFY Group of Schools. I'm in the head office, and I'm working as a principal advisor, where I'm taking care of 13 to 16, schools across India. Most of my schools are there in down south, so majorly like Telangana, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. So these are the major states where I'm taking care of the school. Now, my if I talk about my work profile, so we provide right from scratch to everything, whatever we can think for the education sector, everything. It's been like 27 years in education sector, and I started my career from very scratch because to understand the education sector, it's very very important that you need to start from the scratch. So you should know what exactly is the status, in the pre-primary, primary, middle section, secondary section, senior secondary section, and this is how you can make a honest decision. Before coming to education sector, I was there in TCS, and I was given great responsibility for recruiting people for Tata Infotech division now, which is again merged in TCS. I came to education sector by choice, and this is something where it is very very important that people into education sector, most of the people into education sector, they are not by choice, they are by chance. They land up somehow to education sector. So I came to education sector, leaving the IT, wonderful IT sector, and I started my career in education as an assistant teacher, got promoted to teacher, middle school teacher, senior school teacher, coordinator, vice principal, and principal. So this is what is my journey in education. And to add on to this, I'm a writer, with the Times of India, Hindustan Times, Akila, San Samachar, Divya Bhaskar, Dainik Bhaskar, Children Magazine, Nandan, Champak, and Chandamama. uh, to add something to my experience, wanted to share here that I've got experience in CBSE, Cambridge, IB, and yes, of course, the state one, because earlier we need to take first state affiliation, and then we need to move with CBSE, IB, or Cambridge, whatever is the international curriculum. I have written two books for CBSE. This was the book, for the first of its kind in India, which was launched on skill education. So that book name is Entrepreneurship, and this book has been directly published by CBSE. So I have written volume one under the guidance of Mr. O.P. Chaudhary, who was the director in CBSE. There was another book which I have contributed, is the financial literacy. That becomes an important part of new education policy. So financial literacy is supposed to be the integral part of our whole pedagogy from 2024. So this is all about me, and I'll end up with saying this thing, that I continuously keep on upgrading myself, because this is something very very important. I'm an international trainer and motivator also. I take care for EDIFY Group of Schools. I take care of trainings, and tie-ups for Pan India.
Now I feel like, sir, I have landed on a gold mine. I came in search of an accomplished educator, and I came across a person who has scientific acumen, who has business acumen, and as well as experience in the education sector. So that is something I'm extremely happy with. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so
So,
much.
sir, let's jump on to the questions, which is important for the entire educational landscape. Our perspective here is to learn out of the experience which you have. In the very early days, we used to deal with the research papers. Say, for example, one person has written a research paper. We would go to that writer, the journal, the author, and we would help him sell that research paper or patent to someone else. Means commercializing that intellectual property by applying it somewhere. And from there, when we transitioned it to India, we actually came across this thing that even though all across the globe there are multiple tech companies and educational companies, no one is focusing upon teaching something latest, something which could be applied in today's date. And that is the entire concept which Persperence is based upon. We have a background in research, we see the space in the education system, and we want to connect these two. And that is why we have started this program of interviewing authors, researchers, and accomplished educators across the globe to just to identify, are we working on the right problem, and how should we serve this problem too? What is the actual on ground problems that people are facing? So